why don't you follow me around? He wanted me to follow him around. I always kept a distance because I felt like he was getting too, yes, I respect the man of God, but he was getting that respect of God, that glory of God, to where it was more about him than Jesus. Jesus was being pushed away, and as Jesus was being pushed away, my eyes would be open like, wow, why are we not talking about Jesus as much as we talk about Dennis and his God? Forget that. Let's talk about Jesus. We're here to talk about Jesus. Let's talk about Jesus, not the Jesus in a man.
That's right.
Adrian, but I want you to know I love you, sweetheart. I love you, and I've always loved you. Yes, in the beginning it was rough, but you know, my love, it was rough for you too. We were two strangers that they put together. Two strangers they put together, but you know our love grew. We had to learn one another. Remember the day I went to the store and I asked if you want something? And when I came back out, my face was in distress because I'm like, I don't even know what kind of candy bar this man liked. That was the beginning, Adrian, but you know at the very end we had some very good times. And I want you to know, Adrian, that I love you. I love you. And if you ever want to come back, if you want to stop this divorce, I got the papers, I see what you're doing. If you want to stop it, I am here. If you want to be together, I am here. If you want to go to church, I'm here. But we already had this conversation. It's not about that. I want you to just know, because I'm sure he told you a lot of things, a lot of reasons that I left. And I know one of them was Will. You know that was not the case. Wilfred is married. Wilfred is a married man. I have to deal with him because he's the father of my children, but I deal with his wife as well, just like you deal with Maribel. That's normal stuff. They made it seem like it was crazy to deal with a baby daddy or baby mama. But that's actually a very normal thing if you have kids with another person, to talk to these people. And I'm very careful because I don't want to become bitter in no way against anybody. And I try to keep my calm and cool and try to just stay away. But when they told me that you were there, I was like, okay, I'll talk, because I want Adrian Martinez to know that I love him. And that I did not leave to be with Will, whatever they told you. I left because of what Dennis was doing to my daughter, Adrian. You know my hurt and my pain. And it was my only choice. I had to do this for this girl. She was being abused along with the other ones. And I'm sure he's probably not doing that anymore because he sees what trouble he has gotten into. Which is good, at least for the other girls. They won't have to go through that abuse. But I'm sure they're going through it mentally, because I remember when we were to his house, we were getting big time. Where I would shake. You would get it, especially if someone else leaves. It's like you will get it. So I'm sure once I left, you got it somehow behind the scenes, a phone call, because we know how he does it. But I want you to know, Adrian Martinez, that I love you. I love you. I have the same number, and I'm keeping it just in case you ever want to call me. And they don't even have to know, Adrian. If you want to call me one-on-one, he never has to find out, because when I try to call you, I have to call you through him. I couldn't even speak to my husband. They were hiding you from me, which is wrong. But I understand that's the way they do things, and that's why I left, because they do whatever they want to do. They don't follow the Bible. They make up, they just do whatever they want to do.